Kiss.
We welcome to the show. We welcome back to Toronto. He plays Billy the Great.
Mm-hmm.
Jake Gyllenhaal. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, guys.
How you doing?
Good, man.
Good. Have you seen this yet? Southpaw?
The movie?
Yeah.
Many times.
You have?
I have.
Some
How many
people
times
don't.
do you think?
Really? Yeah, some people don't go see it. Well, I was involved pretty intensely with the movie and pretty intimately with it from the beginning through to the end. So Antoine Fuqua, who directed the movie, and I were really close through it. So we went through the whole process together.
Yeah.
Are you pretty critical of yourself?
Absolutely.
When you're watching like the process of actually putting the movie together, do you like look at your performance and you critique yourself?
It's not so much the performance. I don't feel like I'm in charge of that. I feel like my director's in charge of that. But I do think the story is really important to me and making sure that it's something that holds up. You know, I consider the audience to be highly intelligent and seen so many movies. So I always want to try and the more minds you can have in there trying to say, well, what about this? I don't understand that. Then like those holes get filled, you know? So it's the story that I'm really into.
The last two movies. So I saw Nightcrawler, and then you see this. The last two you've done, you're in every single frame of both of these movies.
Yeah.
Like like you no longer act with other people, right? Like every single shot of both of these movies, you're in every single shot.
But that's what people would say to you guys. You guys are on every single second of your show.
That's true,
every single second, with the exception of music.
That's true.
Every single. How do you do it?
But you're
on every second.
But there had to have been a time in your life. There had to have been a time in your life where you got a script and you were like, oh, look, I got this big chunk here. And then you flip 6 pages and you're like, oh, I got another real big chunk here. And then you flip 6 more pages. You're getting scripts now where it's you every single page.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like I remember in high school, like you'd get cast in a play, you know, people would be like, where's my part? You know?
Yes,
like,
highlighter.
I don't know. I mean,
do you even highlight scripts anymore? You don't highlight scripts anymore.
I go like, oh, there's my part. Oh, there's my part. Oh, there's my part. No, it's an honor. I mean, it's an honor and a responsibility. You know what I mean? I think, you know, when Antoine came to me about this movie, you know, he was like, it will ride and fall on you know what you decide to commit to, how much sacrifice you put into this movie, because this movie's about sacrifice, and that's what the sport of boxing's about, and the movie's all about family and what you sacrifice for your family. So he said, you know, that to me that's a pressure, but I like that pressure, you know, and and that just means that every scene that you're in, you know, you have to be aware of the scene before it and the scene after it, typical acting stuff where you say, you know, I gotta make it entertaining.
Kiss.